Good evening. Lahat tayo ng magandang angle. Ayan, pwede na siguro yan. Pasensya naman yung bahay ko, hindi masyado maganda. Okay. Okay, allow me to share this, our learning material. Share ko muna. Nakikita niyo ba, class? Okay, good evening, each and everyone. Una sa lahat, sana nasa mabuti tayong kalagayan, wala tayong mga sakit. At hindi tayo nagkakasakit. Makaiwas tayo sa mapanganib na sitwasyon na ating naranasan. Lagi tayong susuot ng face mask, ng face shield para lalo tayong makaiwas sa sakit. Hanggat maaari ay huwag tayong lalabas ng bahay. Yan ang pinaka matinding sandata natin. Huwag tayong lalabas ng bahay. Okay? So our lesson for today is a continuation of what we have learned last time. Last time we discussed about the overview. Then we have the introduction to quality management system and process improvement. And then we conduct an activity regarding the process and process improvement. So those are the activity 1 and 2 that we had this time. And after that pala, I'm sorry, we discuss business process mapping and notation. So I'm sure each and every one of you already have a knowledge regarding how to come up with the process and how to come up with the process improvement. Okay, and each and every one of you knows already how to prepare a BPMN or business process mapping and notation. Okay? So, yun yung mga natutunan natin sa past lessons natin. Okay? So, to continue, class. So, we will going to discuss introduction to quality management system in the IT BPM industry. Okay? So, our objective for this particular lesson, at the end of the session, each and every one of you will be able to describe globally recognized quality management system. Okay, so what are examples of this quality management system? So nandiyan yung ISO 9001 series of 2008 standards and certification process. Okay, then there is also a COPC, which is also a standard and certification process. Mamaya, maintindihan natin ano ang mga organizations na to. These are all organizations that undergoes quality checking for each and every organization that applies to their organization. Okay. Then we have the CMMI. CMMI is Capability Model and Certification Process. Then we have the ESCM, Capability Model and Certification Process. And lastly, we will be discussing also the Philippine Quality Award. Okay, so let us first discuss what is an ISO 9001 2008 organization. Okay, so introduction to ISO or tinatawag natin International Organization of or for Standardization. ISO, International Organization for Standardization. Okay, so what is that organization all about? It is a worldwide federation of national bodies. Okay, what else? It is also an international standards. On this particular organization, they are formulating or it is being formulated by ISO technical committees. So yung ISO, they have the technical committees. So yung mga technical committee nila, yun ang pumupunta ron sa mga companies na nag-apply for certification and standardization. So sila yung nag-evaluate. So ibig sabihin, pupunta sila dun sa company wherein you applied for a certification process. But before they come up with the certification or before they award the certification, you need to meet yung requirements na hinahanap ng mga technical committees. Okay? It is a draft of international standard. It is a draft of international standards, percentage adopted by the technical committees are circulated to the members of national standard bodies by voting. Okay, so meaning all of them will going to come up their evaluation, and then at the end they come up with the vote. So ano ba yung pagbobotohan nila dito? Are they going to give the certification process of this particular company? Let's say it's company A, company B, company C. So did this company will able to meet their standards yung hinahanap nila? So if the company fails to uh, provide what is being requested by the technical committees of the ISO, they will not come toward the certification. Another is publication as an international standard requires approval by at least 75% of the member bodies voting. So, kung 75, let's say apat sila, so yung tatlo, at least yung tatlo, mag-agree. Okay? Yun yung pinaka-minimum. So, below that, hindi sila bibigyan ng certification. Okay? So, kailangan yung maabot natin na what you call that, yung maabot natin na standards o yung requirement na hinahanap nila. So, at least maka 75% tayo dun sa apat na technical committee na pipirma doon sa certification. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag binigyan na tayo ng certification o technical committee, so, pwede na tayong magpa-scale. Okay? Papaskill natin so we can already advertise our certification process. So, you will notice some of companies here in our country. So, kapag umikot kayo, namasyal kayo dyan sa mga lugar na yan. So, let's say may nakita kayong nakalagay sa ISO certified. So, ibig sabihin, yung company na yon nag-apply ng ISO certification process sa ISO. So, pinuntahan sila ng technical committee and then na-meet nila yung minimum of 75% of the voting member bodies voting. Okay? Intindihan. So, what is the definition? Okay? ISO defines the elements of quality management system. Can be used by any organization, large or small, regardless of its field of activity. Okay? Implemented by over a million of companies or organizations in over 170 countries. So yung narating ng ISO, 170, almost 170 countries. So try to imagine how many countries do we have in the planet, in the globe. Okay? Dito sa mundo natin. Di ba marami? So 170 countries have already been certified. Dito ba sa Pilipinas meron? Yes. Ang school natin is ISO certified. Okay, so we already applied. What are the 8 principles? Principles of ISO. Okay? Ano ba yung principles? No? Customer focus. That is one principle na tinitignan ng technical committee. Okay? Ano pa? Leadership. Okay? So I don't need to elaborate more on that. No? So you already know what is customer focus. When we say customer focus, it is client-centered. Client-centered. No? So doon naka-focus sa mga customer. If it is a school, the clientele of the school is the students. No? So doon naka-focus sa estudyante. Okay? What else? Leadership. Sino-sino ba yung mga leader natin? Yan. Doon sa isang organization. So it's composing of the president, the executive vice presidents, di ba? So yung mga board members. So sila yung mga leaders, no? Involvement of people. Excuse me. Involvement of people. Okay? Involvement of people, process approach. That is one of the 8 principles, no? system approach to management, then continual improvement, factual approach of decision making, then mutually beneficial supplier relationship. So, ito yung mga tinitignan ng mga technical committee ng ISO. So, meaning, so you need to have a lot of improvement on this particular field. Kung wala tayo, so definitely, kung wala ang organization na ganito, definitely we need to provide. Okay? So secondly, is audit. Okay? So then we first we have the 8 principles, no, we have definition, then we have the 8 principles, then next is audit. So what is audit? Okay? Anong sa ISO? Internal or external checking to the system is implemented properly. So, ibig sabihin, we don't need just to provide. So, we need to implement properly. So, let's say, for example, customer focus. How do we implement customer focus on our organization? Okay? So, mamaya pagdating sa feedback ng customer, hindi na natin pinapansin. Ni-echapero na natin yung mga customer natin. Okay? So, hindi ko pwede. Okay? Mas pinapakinggan yung mga customer compare sa mga members of the organization. Who are the members? The employees, let's say for example. Okay? Mas pinapakinggan yung customer. Okay? So, internal audit done by quality team, independent of the operations organization, are the principles of quality management followed. So, mas sinusunod yung operation. No? How, let's say for example, how customer focus been applied. Okay? To meet the objectives of the organization. Paano? Okay? Okay. So another is audit is an organization may decide to invite an independent certification body to verify that it is in conformity to the standard, but there are no requirements for this. So, ibig sabihin, yung technical committee, they can also invite. No? They can also invite another organization or certifying body for what? To verify. To verify if the, let's say for example, if customer focus is being implemented properly by that for an ISO. Okay? So we call it audit. Another is, a company may decide to seek certification for various reasons. No? Bakit? Ano ba yung mga reasons na yun? Ano ba yung mga reasons na yun? Plus. So these reasons may be required by contract with buyers or regulators, utility companies or hospitals. So these are examples, no? Utility companies or hospitals. So this may be required by contract with buyers or regulators. So what do you mean by regulators? Okay. So in a simple term, in layman's term, these are the organizations that regulates. No? Let's say, for example, in a certain locality, let's say Quezon City. Okay, who regulates the Quezon City? The Quezon City government. Okay, so they regulates it if let's say customer focus is being implemented properly by this particular organization. Why? So they see to it that uh, that the objective of that particular organization is being met. You know, it's being met by that organization. So they verify if it is true or not. So, ibig sabihin, plus, kapag ka sinabi natin customer focus, hindi lang customer focus na sinabi natin na ganito, ganyan, ganyan. So we should implement it. We should know how it is being implemented all throughout the organization. Baka mamaya kasi sa isang area lang na ipapatupad yung customer focus on the other departments, hindi na. So dapat sa lahat. Okay? So they may give commercial advantage, a certified firm can command a premium. Okay? So when we say to verify by a certifying body, it is a commercial advantage already of that organization. So meaning, wala silang tinatago. Okay? Kapag ka kasi merong tinatago plus it is doubtful na hindi naman pala nangyayari yung ganun sa eskwelahan. Pero yun yung sinasabi nila. So that is doubtful. Okay? Sa isang organization, as you say. Okay? Okay, within a contract of a risk management program and provides a defined, ambiguous set of requirements. So, hindi lang basta i-implement. May mga requirements na dapat natin i-provide. Okay? It motivates staff towards an endpoint in a never-ending goal of quality management. So, when we say quality management, it is a continuous. Hindi dapat itigil. Kasi kapag ka nagkaroon ng gap yan, or itinigil natin, hindi na siya consistent. So, may mga errors tayong ma-identify, and that is what part of the that we can contribute on risks that the company might experience. Okay? So, hindi mo pwedeng ngayon lang yan, then after a while, pag wala na, hindi na nakaharap yung mga technical committee o yung mga regulators na sinasabi natin kanina, wala na. Ibig sabihin, petics na yung company, something like that. So, hindi maganda. Okay? So, may din yan. May, okay? ISO is not involved in certification to any of the standard it develops, no? Certification is performed by external certification bodies. So, hindi mismo nanggagaling sa ISO certification, hindi dun sa mga i-invite ng, let's say, for example, regulating body from the government or kung sino man yung hinire lang as regulator or yung evaluator na sinasabi. Okay? Therefore, a company or organization is not what? Certified by an ISO pagka hindi natupad lahat yung mga binanggit natin sa una. So, hindi natin pwedeng ipaskil sa company that our company is ISO certified. Okay? Any question? May tanong ba kayo? Okay? Tutuloy natin. No? Next is COPC family of standards. What is COPC? Customer Operation Performance Center Incorporated. So that's the meaning of the acronym COPC. Customer Operations Performance Center Incorporated. Okay, it is a private international customer support company in the US. Sa US pa ito nagsimula, itong COPC. Okay? It design a business process for customer support centers and business process organization. Okay? Provides training, consulting, and certification. Okay? So when you say customer operation, okay, how does the company perform their best with regards to their customer? Because it's by its acronym meaning, okay, definition, it's customer operation performance. How it is being, how this particular area of uh, of that company is being performed by that company. Okay, designs business process for customer support centers and business process organization. Okay, ano ba yung mga business or business process organization? Di ba yung mga BPO? Okay, so meaning a BPO company needs to have a COPC or what you know, the family of standards. Okay? So, kailangan meron sila. No? Hindi pwedeng they will going to operate without a certification from the COBC. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, when you say COPC, okay, so BPO is a customer-centered organization. So, lahat ng BPO dito sa Pilipinas, not only in the Philippines, but even in other countries, when we say BPO, okay, meron silang certification or certification of customer operation performance center. So they have that certificate. Okay? Okay, COPC, Customer Service Provider Standards, established in 1996. So matagal na. Sino ba mga pinanganak sa inyo from 1996 yan? Okay, edad niya si OPC. So until now, gumagana yan si OPC. Okay, COPC Vendor Management Organization Standard established in 2002. Well, what's vendor management? Supplier management. Sino pa yung vendor natin? Di ba yung mga suppliers natin? Saan nagagaling mga suppliers natin? Doon natin binibili. So meaning dapat meron din what? Certification yung vendor, yung nag-o-offer sa atin ng what's called that, mga supplies na gagamitin natin once we are doing the operations. Kung ano yung mga kakailangan natin, equipment, supplies, manpower. So, dapat dumaan din sa tinatawag natin na COPC. Okay? COPC Outsourced Service Provider Standard established in 2011. Okay? Meron pa. Yung COPC Health Service Provider Standard established in 2011. So, ang dami, no? So, from customer service, okay, down to the outsource, vendor management, then outsource service providers, then also on the healthcare services. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga organizations na yun, kung ano mang company yung mga binabanggit na mga mapapaloob dun sa mga companies na yun, okay, dun sa customer service, the vendor management, outsource service provider, then health service provider. So, sino-sino mga company, no? So, dapat yung organization na yun should have a certification like the COPC. Okay? COPC Standard Committee. Okay. Original CSP standard developed in 1996 based on Malcolm Baldrig's National Quality Award Criteria and Framework. Sa pangalan pa lang, medyo nakakalula na. No? So, ang layo ng pinanggalingan, no? Sa US pa. Okay? So, Standard Committee meets twice in a year. 2 beses. Okay? And entire COPC family of standards is reviewed annually. So, magkabukod yung CSP, yung standard, they meet twice. Pero yung COPC, they meet only once. Sa loob ng isang taon, isang beses lang. Okay? Then, Standard Committee meets twice, Microsoft Compact, Intel, American Express, Nobel, Dell, LL Bean, and Motorola. These are examples. Okay? So, examples of what I am talking while I'm talking here. You know? Examples of organizations that has already passed with COPC. Okay? COPC certification. It is a full certification, comprehensive system for what? Letter A, managing leadership and planning. Letter B, processes. Letter C, people. And letter D, performance. Tandaan yan, no? So, apat yun. Manage, leadership, and planning. It managed leadership and planning. Next is processes. Next is people. And the last one is performance. So, titignan mo yung apat na area na yan before you get certified by the COPC. So, yung apat na area, so, titignan nila how the leaders of the organization manage their business or manage their people. Paano ba? So, part of the management of people is being studied in human resource management is to provide them health and safety and security. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag nagpapatrabaho tayo, we need to provide. No? Kahit sabihin natin katulong lang yung esweldohan natin, domestic lang yung trabaho, hindi natin bibigyan ng health, safety, and security para sa kanilang trabaho. So, karapatan din nila yun. Karapatan din nilang magreklamo kapag hindi nila namimit yung gano'ng requirements or standard na binibigay ng isang organization. Okay? What are the key areas na pinupuntahan or sinecheck ni COPC? Okay? Areas, balancing quality, service, and cost. So when we say balancing quality, how do we define? Tinatawag natin balancing quality. Okay? So, let's say in terms of measurement, how do we balance quality? So, ilang gramo ba yung isang, let's say for example, isang 3-in-1 na kape? 20 grams. Then when we measure the next product, the same product next, it measured only 19. Kasi for example, 10, 18, then 20 ulit, then sumobra naman, let's say 22. So, hindi natin masabi kung ano yung actual or yung tinatawag nilang standard measurement of before we come up with balancing quality, service, and cost. Kasi pagka nagkaroon ng diferensya doon sa balancing quality class, naapektuhan din yung tinatawag natin service, naapektuhan din yung natawag natin cost. How it is being affected, kapag quality ang pinag-uusapan or balancing quality. Siyempre, kapag service, it is not balanced. So, the way how we treat one customer to the other, magkaiba. Let's say, nandiyan ipapasok yung red tape, nandiyan ipapasok yung mga gifts, giving gifts, nandiyan yung mga tinatawag na suhol. So, hindi balance yung quality kapag ganun. Okay? When we say cost, iba nga, they paid for quality, you know. They pay for quality. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung binili mo, yun yung makukuha mo. Yun yung quality. Pero paano kung inconsistent? So, sayang yung pera. Baka, pagka natapat ka pa sa mga customer ng mga mareklamo, eh, maso-social yun sa kanya. Okay? Baka ipopost ko pa sa Facebook, record ka. Okay? Setting high performance benchmark targets. No? Laging merong high performance na tinutukoy at target. So, ibig sabihin, meron laging target. So, ibig sabihin, pag may target ka, you will not be delayed on time. So, you will not be delayed on deliveries. You will not be delayed in your targets. No? Kasi may target ka eh. Meron kang set date kung kailan matatapos yung trabaho. Using objective data to monitor results. Meron silang data management na pinagbabatayan kung tama ba yung let's say the measurement. Okay? So they are using objective data to monitor the results. Meron isang topic na ganyan, yung forecasting. So ginagamit yung forecasting to come up with future result of the events. Okay? Then setting and striving for realistic goals. So how, even if the goal is very hard to achieve, so you are consistently what? Striving it. No? You are setting and striving for a realistic goal. What is the real or the ideal thing that the company will be facing on what? On this particular strategy, okay? On key areas. Consistently meeting performance requirement and client expectation. So magkaiba yung dalawa, meeting performance requirement. So pag sinabing meeting performance requirement, it is who sets that? Sino nag-set mo? It's the company. Okay? And who sets client expectation? It's not the company. Okay? So magkaiba yun, no? Iba yung customer expectation sa company's expectation. Dapat, ma-meet natin yung customer or client expectation. Okay? So hindi po pwede na mas mataas yung company's expectation sa client expectation. So hindi kayo magkakasundo ng customer. Pagkaganon. Okay? Allows organization to quickly implement a specific process from one of the COPC. Okay? COPC family of standards that to be addressed, no? To address a particular performance issue. So wait lang, no? Medyo hihina na yung battery natin. Puno ko lang siya. Ayan. Okay na. Okay? What else, no? 4 critical work process that can be certified by the COPC. 4 critical work processes. Ano yun? Quality, customer satisfaction, workforce management, then recruiting, hiring, and training. Okay? So, quality is what? If we will going to understand the word or the meaning of the word quality, it is totally different from the definition of the customer of quality from the company's definition of quality. Magkaiba yun. Okay? So we need to meet the customer's definition of quality. Kung yung na-expect ni customer, dapat yun yung ma-provide ni company. Okay? So that kapag mas mataas yung na-meet natin yung standards ni customer, so there's no problem with the performance of the company. Okay? So, ano mangyayari kasunod? Customer satisfaction. So, the customer will going to be satisfied once they buy the product. Once they bought from the product, once they bought the product from our company. Okay? Then, of course, so magiging maganda rin yung result ng workforce management natin, yung ating mga personnel, yung manpower natin, kapag nasatisfy yung customer. Let's say sa delivery pa lang, as delivery, once the product is being delivered by the company delivery to the doorstep of the customer. So, nasatisfy siya, and then wala naging problema. So, tataas yung maganda yung workforce management ng company. Then of course, on the recruitment, hiring, and training, so there will be what? A very good relation between the manpower and the company itself. Okay? So, yun yung apat na critical work processes that can be certified by the COPC. So, yun yung tinitingnan lagi ng COPC. Okay? Any question with the COPC? Okay? So, let's go to the next, no? CMMI, Capability Maturity Model Integration. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin niyan? Capability Maturity Model Integration. It is to identify your organization's process strengths and weaknesses. Siyempre, ang pinakamagandang approach ngayon sa entrepreneurship is what? Strategy in entrepreneurship is what? Sabi nila is this one. Okay? Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. E paano kung baligtarin natin? Gawin natin those. Threats. Okay, threats. What else? Opportunities. And then, or those, no? Threats, opportunities, weakness, and strength. So, what would be the nagiging ganyan siya ngayon? So, ibig sabihin, kapag yung threats, broad ang tingin natin, napakarami. So, we are not only looking for one area that can be a threat that the company might experience. Pag malawak yung tingin natin dun sa threat, let's say ganyan, so kahit pa ganong kahirap yung magiging approach natin pagdating sa strength, identifying the strength of the company is what? It is to be easy, no? Madali na siya. Kesa doon sa nakaganyan. Kasi, pag nakaganyan, you try to imagine, yung peak ng triangle plus, maliit lang yung kinocover na strength. And then, lumalawak ngayon yung nagiging problem at the bottom, which are the threats. Napakaraming threats. And then eventually, no? Kapag maliit yung knowledge or yung approach or yung strategy na ginagamit or yung na-apply na isang company, it will be what? It will be easily to be what? Get into problem, something like that. Kakaroon ng breakdown, kakaroon ng madami nagiging problema sa isang kumpanya until such time na nagko-close ang isang company. It's because of the approach. Okay? So, yung capability, maturity model, integration, yun yung tinitignan. Yung process strength and weaknesses of the companies. Okay? So, make process changes and to turn weakness into strength. So, binabaliktad ngayon. Binabaliktad yung strategy. Katulad nung example ko kanina, so nakaganyan siya dati. Ngayon, nabaliktad siya, nagiging siya. Okay? Naintindihan niyo. So, which is a lot better? Is it the SWOT or the TOS? Ano ba yung TOS? Threats, opportunities, weakness, and strength. Ay yung SWOT. Ganyan. Yung ganyan. Okay? The strength, weakness, opportunities, and ang tanong, which is better? Or which is the best? So, I suggest yung TOS. It's because yun ang ginagamit ngayon on making decision making on a particular scenario in entrepreneurship field, in business. No? Okay? Applies to teams. No? It applies to teams, work group, projects, divisions, and entire organization. Ang alin? Yung ganyan o yung ganyan? Yung those. Okay? CMMI models. No? Ano ba yung CMMI models na natin nakasama na tinitignan ng CMMI? CMMI ACQ, hindi ECQ Iba yung ECQ sa ACQ. Ano ba yung ACQ? Acquisition. Ano ba yung acquisition? Marami. Pag-acquire ng isang lote, yan. Pag-acquire ng isang company, pag-acquire ng supplies, pag-acquire ng manpower. Diba? So, yung mga ina-acquire, okay? Or binibili, acquisition. What else? CMMI SBC or yung tinatawag nating service. Okay? What do you mean by that? CMMI service. So maraming definition ng tinatawag nating service. It can be what? Being given. It can be provided to the customer. Okay? And of course, service also what? Also what it's the objective of the company, let's say for example. Okay? So maraming definition about service. So yung CMMI, capability, maturity, model, integration. How it is being what? Integrated yung service ng isang kumpanya. How it is being integrated. Okay? What else? CMMI Dev, DEV. When you say Dev, development. So bakit the development? So lahat naman ng tao nangangailangan ng development. Kahit anong organization nangangailangan ng development. So, yung CMMI, yun din ang tinitignan. So, from the start of the operation of the company until some point in time, how it is being developed. Yung tao nga, nade-develop din eh. From your education years, let's say elementary years, then you have your high school education, then you have the tertiary education, then kung gusto pang ma-develop ng gusto, okay, so you push it through what? To the graduate school, you took a masteral degree, and then after graduating, after finishing masteral, you took a doctoral, for example, or PhD, okay? So we call it development. So lahat naman nangangailangan ng development. Hindi mo pwedeng wala, okay? Otherwise, you'll be stagnant. Parang pag ang tubig ay stagnant, hindi gumagalaw, so binabahayan ng mga lamok, delikado, okay? At nangingitim na rin ito. So, ibig sabihin, pagka gumagalaw yung tubig at dumadaan sa mga bato, malinis yun. Okay? So, ano pa? Capability, maturity levels, no? Meron tayong level 1. So, may mga level din ng capability, maturity model integration. So, ano yung level 1? So, ito yung initial process of the certification. So, simula pa lang, let's say, magbibigay pa lang sila ng mga list na dapat natin i-improve, dapat natin gawin, dapat natin i-provide. So, magbibigay sila ng list. No? Then, on the level 2, what? So, how it is being managed. Yung mga, let's say, ito yung pin-provide niya sa level 1. So, iisa-isahin nila yun. Okay, before they come up with the level 2 certification of CMMI. So, again, magkaiba yung CMMI doon sa ISO. Okay? Then, next is level 3, define. Okay? How it is being defined by that organization. Yung pin-provide mismo ng organization na yun. Then, qualitatively managed. How it is being qualitatively managed. So, that is level 4. When we say qualitatively managed, what do you mean by that? Let's say, manpower. How it is being qualitatively managed. When we say manpower. Kapag sinabing quantitatively, we are referring to what? The salaries or the rewards that a person or an employee receives from in exchange of his services. Okay? That is quantitatively. What about qualitatively managed? So, we are referring to what? Security, yan. Titingnan nila yan. So, meron bang security of tenure yung mga empleyado? So, ilan ba ang permanent, ilan ba ang part-time, ilan ba ang hindi pa permanent? Kasi for example, okay? Then, level 5 is optimizing. So, when we say optimizing, up to the highest level, not what we say that, optimize. Sasagad na natin. Yung pinakasagad, yung kayang ibigay ng company, yung kayang i-provide ng isang company to their customers, to their stakeholders, and etc. Okay? Over 20 years on ongoing work by the CMMI product team, members from the industry, government, and the Software Engineering Institute are what? So, dumami. Dumami yan. Okay? So, 20 years. 20 years na. So, more than 20 years na nagtatrabaho. So, dumadami na. So, in the field of industry, in the field of government, hindi lang private and even public, nagpapa-CMM. Okay? So, let's go to the next. Kung may tanong kayo, pwedeng i-message nyo ako doon sa ating group. So, pwede nyo akong tanongin regarding this. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng ganito, ganyan. So, I will going to explain. So, we call it asynchronous activities ng subject natin, PPO 102. Okay? Next is CMMI Scampi. What is CMMI Scampi? Standard CMMI appraisal method for process improvement. Okay? Yung Scampi is standard CMMI. Okay? Standard CMMI approval. Okay? Or I'm sorry. Appraisal pala. standard CMMI appraisal method for process improvement. So, ibig sabihin, merong standard yung CMMI. So, dapat ma-meet natin yun. So, otherwise, pag hindi natin na-meet yung standards na binigay sa ating CMMI, we're not going to be certified. So, hindi nila ibibigay yung certification process natin. Okay? Yung certificate mismo, o yung the word certified, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin. What are the benefits? No? Benefits of getting granting the ratings of, let's say, evaluation of this particular SCAMP. Okay? So, identifies the strengths and weaknesses of the process. Makikita natin yung weakness and strength ng process na ginagawa natin sa ating organization. It assess how closely the process follows CMMI practices. So, ibig sabihin, isang kumpanya pala dapat sundin ano yung gustong pinatutupad ng CMMI. So, ibig sabihin, kapag hindi natin na-meet yung gusto ni CMMI, we are not to be certified. Okay? Assess how closely process follow, yan. CMMI practices. Mitigates risk for product acquisition, development, and monitoring. So, dumating yung sinabi yung term na risk for the product, risk of the product acquisition, risk of development, and monitoring, something like that. So there are risks to be involved on those special areas, especially in the acquisition. Napakaraming risks kapag acquisition ang binabanggit. Okay? Public presentation of result of appraisal at publish appraisal results site o yung tinatawag nating PARS, publish appraisal results site. So, ibig sabihin, yung certification natin, it is what? Published. It is being provided. No, not provided. No. Shown in the public. Nakikita ng publiko. Okay? What else? Assures customers of continued soundness of one's processes. Okay? Assures customers of continued soundness of one's process. So, nakakarating kay company A, yun ang nangyari kay company B. Nakakarating kay company B, yun ang nangyari kay company C. So, soundness. Kung maganda, nakakarating. Paano kung pangit? Kung hindi maganda yung naging result ng certification process. So, ibig sabihin, domino effect yun. Domino. So, may inggit ngayon si company, di ba? Si other companies, yung iba natin, mga ka-rivals natin. So, may inggit sila. So, they're going to also apply. Itatawag natin CMMI. Capability Maturity Model Integration. Okay? What else? Facilitate assessment of prospective suppliers and partners. So, sunod-sunod ngayon dati. Sunod-sunod na. So, nagiging nagkakaroon na magandang epekto. Facilitate assessment of competitors for more effective competition. So, ibig sabihin, magiging healthy competition. Okay? Hindi yung nagkakaroon pare-pareha sa product, something like that. No? Healthy competition nangyayari. Any question? Okay? So, let us continue. Ayun. E-sourcing capability model for service providers. So, ESCM-SP. Okay, e-sourcing capability model for service providers. Now, we are pertaining to service providers. Who are the service providers? As long as the company provides service to the customer, we call it service providers. Now, it helps sourcing organizations manage and reduce their risk. No? kung ano man yung risk na pwedeng ma-involve yung isang kumpanya na service provider, inaabot at tinutulungan. Nino? Ni ESCMSP. Okay? It helps improve capability across the entire sourcing life cycle. Ito yung entire sourcing life cycle. So, paikot-ikot lang kasi yan. Parang saan mo binili saan mo in-outsource yung ganito, yung item na ganito. So, for example, on this particular, in-outsource natin from other service provider also, let's say, for example. Okay? So, nagiging kon ngayon, kakaroon ng magandang play on the business environment. Let's say, for example, the strategy of the Grab, Grab Philippines. So, saan kayo magtataka, nakapagtayo I forgot the name of the country manager of Grab here in the Philippines. Nakalimutan ko. Si Brian Fu pa yun. Brian Fu. Paano nakapagtayo ng Grab Philippines si Brian Fu dito sa Pilipinas nang walang kotse? Di ba yung Grab is transport, no? Walang motor. May motor ba si Brian Fu? Wala. May kotse ba si Brian Fu? Wala. Sino may kotse? Yung mga partners. No? Pero nakapagtayo sila ng negosyo ng pinakamalaking puhunan dapat kotse. Pero ano nangyari? So, nagkaroon ng finding agreement between Grab and the partners. Nakapag-partner sila sa mga merong mga kotse. So we call it what? Improved capability across the entire sourcing life cycle. So yun yung nagawa ng Grab. Okay? I-address IT-enabled sourcing. IT-enabled, no? Yung platform ni Grab, it is IT-enabled sourcing. So, kung sino available car, so dun sa kanya papasok yung booking. So, hindi yung selosan. Ay, kanina pa yan, laging siya. Hindi gano'n. Sino yung pinakamalapit? Kasi yun yung hinahantay ni customer. Nag-book siya, at aalis siya, nagmamadali siya, kailangan makarating kagad yung sasakyan. So, kaya siya gumamit ng Grab. Okay? So, nang nag-book siya, yung kung hinanap sa mapa, kung sino yung kotse na available at pinakamalapit, siya yung darating na kotse. So, we call it IT-enabled. Okay? What else? Service providers use the ESCMSP and capability determination method to evaluate their e-sourcing capabilities. So, i-evaluate din pala yung mga IT-enabled services natin. Okay? So, meron ding level 1, level 2. There are 84 practice dimensions, sourcing lifecycle capability areas, capability level. So, level 1 organizations, these are what? These are base provide service. Let me see, level 2 has procedures to enable consistent meetings of client requirements. Okay, when we say level 3 manages performance consistently across engagement. Then level 4 adds value to its services through innovation. Okay, what else? Level 5 sustains excellence over a period of at least 2 years. Merong sustainability. 2 years. You can sustain that particular strategy. Kailangan sustain mo yun. Hindi mo. Pag hindi mo na-sustain yun within 2 years, you cannot be certified. Okay? As CNM. Or ESCMP. SP, I should say. Nabutulong na ako. Okay? Any question? So, maganda, no? Maganda yung magiging benefit natin. Kapag nagne-negosyo tayo, itong mga organizations na to ay nakialam dun sa ating pagnenegosyo. So, merong rason para sila ay makialam, para mas pagandahin yung ating negosyo. Okay? Next is the Philippine Quality Standard. Okay? PQA. It is created by the Executive Order 448 on October 3, 1997. Matagal na. 1997 pa. Sino ba? Si Fidel Ramos. Okay? Institutionalized through Republic Act 9013 in February 28, 2001. And they call it the Philippine Quality Award Act. Okay? So it set a standard of excellence to help Philippine organizations achieve world-class performance and serves as a template for competitiveness based on the principles of PQM. So may pinagbatayan sila, yung principles of PQM. Okay? Then, a National Quality Award comparable with the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, MBNQA. Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. So, of the US and those of in Europe and Asia. So, nakakover din siya no, from other countries, yung Philippine Quality Award. So, ano yung mga objectives? Ano yung mga objectives si PQA? Okay? Establish standard. So, yung mga product natin, meron din quality. So, funding yan. Dumadaan din yan. So, they are also establishing the standard. They promote global competitiveness, what is being accepted globally by establishing organizational standards comparable with globally recognized standards. Kung ano yung hinahanap. Kung ano yung hinahanap. Nung, yes, of course, the customer. So, it is not only local, but it is global. So, pang buong mundo. Formulate assessment processes, establish national systems for assessing equality and productivity performance, provides local organizations, regardless of size, sector, and maturity, with the criteria guidelines for self-assessment to guide their quality and productivity improvement efforts. Okay? So, they formulate, no? They formulate assessment. So, meron silang rubric na tinitingnan if this particular product meets quality or meets quality. Okay, recognized champions. Recognized champions or recognized organization in both public and private sector which excel in quality management and overall organizational performance, thus providing Philippine industries with benchmark and model to emulate. Okay? So recognize champions. No? So that's the objective. Okay? Ano ba yung Philippine Quality Awards? No? Levels of recognition. Okay. Philippine Quality Award for Performance Excellence. So yan yung mga binibigay ng title. Okay? What else? Recognition for Mastery in Quality Management. So dun sa area na yon, you are being recognized. Now, recognition for proficiency in quality management and recognition for commitment to quality management. So, yun yung mga binibigyan na recognition sa mga makakapasa dun sa PQA, the Philippine Quality Award. Ano ba yung PQA criteria? Paano ka makapasa dyan? So, leadership again. So, laging hindi nawawala yung terminal leadership. Then we have the strategic planning. Okay. Then they have also customer and market focus. Kanina customer focus, ngayon may market pa. Mas malalim pa, no? Then information analysis. What else? So, human resource focus, manpower, no? Then process management sa production. Process management, then business organizational resource. Madami. Maraming tinitingnan or maraming part na tinitingnan si PQA, sa Philippine Quality Awards, para ikaw ay maging recognized. Or, yes, of course, recognized in quality management. Okay, again, no? As a summary, okay, so we discuss quality management system standards. So we have the ISO 9001 series. Then we have the COPC standard, the CNMI capability model, okay, the ESCN capability model, then the Philippine quality standards. So, yun lang. At sana po ay you understand why quality is being struggle, no, to have all of the organizations now. Okay? So, until here, thanks for watching and listening on my video. Please do not forget to like my video, okay? Then subscribe, no, for you to be updated whenever I upload a new video on this channel. Again, this is Professor Rodolfo Aquino of Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Thank you so much. God bless. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Stop share ko na po. Okay. Bye-bye. See you on my next video. Bye-bye, everyone.